Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another NIKKE video. So Nero's skill is out, and let's take a look. And we have a special guest in Summer Mary, Bay Goddess, and I think the synergy between these two are actually insane. And let me break it down. Well, first of all, Nero the cat is a Defender Burst 2 unit on submachine gun, okay? Thankfully, it is a 20-second Burst 2, which means that she can fly solo in the Burst 2 skill slot. Her first skill is a passive, activates when recovery takes effect. Affects a target who applied the recovery effect. That target gets a damage reduction of 14.14 seconds. 0.14% for 5 seconds at max level. So it's going to be a bit more negligible if it's level 4, for example, the base level. Now, the second part of the first passive is activates when recovery takes effect. It affects herself, and damage taken decreases by another damage reduction effect of 8.43%, stacking up to 5 times and lasts for 5 seconds. So this at max stack is just about 42-43%, which is not bad. That is almost half the damage reduction. Now, second skill is another passive, 30% chance of activating when attacked, and affects target damage taken increased by 8. So this is kind of minimal. Basically, she has a taunt in the burst skill, and this just allows the target that's attacking her to take a bit more damage. There's also a 30% chance of activating when Grumpy Cat status. So when she's in her burst, affects the target and deals 158% of... See, this is final attack on top of multiplier, right? In comparison to Summer Neon, which is also final attack, and post buff is still such a small percentage of the final attack as damage. So this is not bad. Basically, a bit more damage coming out from this passive kit. Also activates when entering battle, affects herself. Now, this is crazy. Max HP increases by 60.28% continuously. Does that mean that when she enters, she just has this 60% HP buff right off the bat, giving her a massive amount of HP pool? We need to see that. Or is this kind of affected as you enter the battle continuously, as in it's applied as some form of buff that comes and goes? I think it's the first part where it's applied right as you enter the battle, and it's going to be there forever. Basically, she has a 1.6x HP pool, and this I'm going to assume is the final HP or max HP after you enter the battle, right? Now, her Grumpy Cat burst skill, 20-second cooldown again as a burst 2, is affects the enemy with the highest HP deals. So she actually has a decent amount of attack, right? So this is 1100, so 1.1 thousand of final attack is damage. This is she's gonna deal more than Summer Neon already as a defender type. Oh my god, devs, if you're gonna buff Summer Neon, should have buffed her the proper way. But this is quite a bit of final attack, and on top of that, a hefty percentage. And now she'll taunt all enemies for 15 seconds. So this is a 20-second cooldown, and she taunts for 15 seconds. That is quite good. That is quite good. Free train, dare I say, free train, and also activates when the cat repayment. So this cat repayment, which is the first skill, is fully stacked. So she needs to be attacked. She needs to be healed 5 instances. HP potency increases by 60%. So this, on top of that, this is a crazy HP buff. I think she can really solo tank as a burst 2 defender. And now, for those of you that clicked on the video because Summer Mary was somehow on the thumbnail, this is what I mean by this insane synergy. You know, Summer Mary is a burst 1 supporter, as you guys know, and she doesn't need to activate, right? She doesn't need to activate her burst to gain this heal. Basically, she heals the caster's final max HP across all of the allies every second for 5 seconds. And you see how here, activates when recovery takes effect, it affects herself, and it stacks up to 5 times and lasts for 5 seconds. So in 5 seconds, you're doing 5 instances of heal, and here it's the exact same. 5 seconds. This is why I think the synergy here is going to be super good. You run an aggressive burst 1 because you don't need to use a Summer Mary, right? So you can run a Litter, or you can run, for example, Dorothy as the burst 1 that's always going to get activated, and you run Summer Mary as the heal, but you don't need Summer Mary's skill to trigger. You just need the full burst, and then Nero as basically burst 2 will get the full effect from the cat repayment, 40% damage reduction plus taunt, HP potency, and more heal. I think this has got some crazy synergy definitely coming out, and this kit will allow her to basically, in my opinion, look at potentially solo tank, because we know from some of the other units that if you have a taunt, if you can't stay alive with the taunt, then you're basically useless, right? You're taunting and then you're not doing anything because an enemy will focus fire and you're just done. But with this, we can see how this synergizes, and maybe we could be potentially looking at some crazy defensive core in Nero plus Summer Mary. Well, let me know your thoughts, and if you're gonna pull for her. We will be doing, of course, viewer polls, but this banner will actually go live hours before reset, but I've got something to do. Well, I've got work, so I'll be there at near reset time on the day of a Nero release. We'll test things out and we'll do the polls with the viewers. So if you want to wait, because she is going to be able to be pulled from the wish list later on, and she will be joining the general poll, so you can technically wait. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.